General Pam Bondi was under oath. I want you to watch as Democratic Senator Schiff, who used to be a former federal prosecutor before becoming a Congress member and then a senator, cross-examined Attorney General Pam Bondi. And in this explosive moment that I'm about to show you, he demonstrated what she was refusing to answer. It was brutally incriminating against Attorney General Pam Bondi and the Trump regime. Watch this explosive moment from the committee hearing. Let's play it.
So these are just some of the questions you refused to answer, or have answered with personal attacks on members of this committee. You were asked whether you consulted with career ethics lawyers, as you promised you would do during your nomination hearing, when you approved the president receiving a $400 million gift from the Qataris. You refused to answer that question. You were asked who or what role you may have played, or who played the role in asking that Trump's name be flagged in any of the Epstein documents gathered by the FBI. You refused to answer that question. You were asked whether Holman kept the $50,000 bribe money. You refused to answer that question. You were asked whether Holman paid taxes on the $50,000 bribe money. You refused to answer that question. You were asked, did career prosecutors find insufficient evidence to charge James Comey? You refused to answer that question. You were asked, how are military strikes on these boats in the Caribbean legal? And you refused to even answer that question. You were asked, excuse me, you were asked, did you discuss indicting James Comey with the president? You refused to answer that question. You were asked, did you approve the firing of antitrust lawyers who disagreed with the Hewlett-Packard merger? You refused to answer that question. You were asked whether you support a restoration fund for violent insurrections to attack the Capitol on January 6th. You refused to answer that question. You were asked whether you were firing career professionals, career prosecutors, just because they worked on January 6th January 6th investigations. You refused to answer that question. You were asked by my California colleague whether you believe government officials, like immigration officials, have to abide by court orders. You wouldn't even answer that question. This is supposed to be an oversight hearing.
Oversight?
Excuse me, you can attack me after my time is over.
You've attacked all of us, including...
And then Senator Schiff stayed laser focused throughout his cross-examination of Attorney General Pam Bondi. Did Tom Homan, the border czar, take the $50,000 in cash in a kava bag? Yes or no? And as she tried to distract and yell and flail, he remained laser focused, showing how absolutely unhinged she is. And it certainly seems, at least, that he probably took that cash and never returned it. Play this clip.
You did, but in case I just didn't hear you, what is the answer? Did he take the money?
Senator Schiff, that happened prior to my confirmation as Attorney General. I said that.
Do you know, sitting here,
all I know is that Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche and FBI Director Patel said there was no case. And Caroline Levitt is one of the most trustworthy human beings I know.
So
and,
was she?
Was she? If
right?
you worked for me, you would have been fired because you were censured by Congress for lying.
We can stipulate to. You can stipulate to all your personal attacks on the Democratic members of the committee.
Personal attacks? You've been attacking my FBI director. You've been attacking my office. You've been attacking.
What we're interested in.
Borders all.
What we're interested in is the answer to these oversight questions.
So you
were asked by my colleague. You were asked by my colleague.
Attacking good people.
I'll regular order, Madam Chair, so I can ask a question. You were asked by...
And then another powerful moment of Senator Schiff's cross-examination of Attorney General Pam Bondi. He goes, was it true? Yes or no? Was it true what the White House press secretary said when she denied that Homan took the money? Did he take the money? Let's keep this very simple for you, Bondi. Here, play this clip.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Levitt denied Homan took the $50,000, telling a reporter, quote, Mr. Homan never took the $50,000 that you're referring to, so you should get your facts straight. So today I hope you can help us get our facts straight. Was that true, what the White House Press Secretary said when she denied Homan took the money? Did he take the money?
Senator Schiff, as I stated earlier,
Now, this is LG again. Now think about who this is, Pam Bondi. She is the head of DOJ. She is the Attorney General. She over the FBI and Homeland Security. She over all of this, and she's sitting right up there talking to a United States senator that have oversight on her about this man that the border czar is a crook. He took a $50,000 bribe, cash money in a bag, and the attorney general sitting up here lying. Now I'm a man of God, and I know I can't be punished for what I'm saying. Pam Bondi is a liar. She's a flat out liar, and ain't nothing she can do about it because everybody knows she lying. She's over the FBI. She's over Homeland Security. She's the highest law enforcement person in this country. And she the one that directed the FBI, that got all the information, that got the film, that they videotaped the man taking the $50,000. And the attorney general that getting paid by us, that's supposed to be looking out for the Constitution, is sitting up there with a United States senator that got oversight of her and lying. And you expect black and brown people to think that this lying piece of crap, Attorney General, white supremacist, the same woman that helped plan January 6th, is sitting up here lying, and you expect black and brown people to have any trust in you? And to have any trust in Donald Trump? And to trust in the FBI? Or Homeland Security? When all the people that's over those departments is the same one that helped plan January 6th? You must be out of your mind. You must be out of your mind.